What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show today. As you can see, we are going to be playing the Houston Astros, who are doing just a half a game better than us in the season so far. So they're on quite the tear as well. We are playing in Houston here. My batting average has now dropped to a .284 entering this series. Got runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the second, as I'm batting seventh in the order. Framber Valdez on the mound for Houston. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Also hits 90 with the circle change, 96 on the four-seamer. First pitch from the lefty there, taken just above the knees on the inside third. That is going to be strike one. Now my contact versus left-handed pitching is only at a 73. There's one, again, at the knees, this time a sinker. Flip to the second baseman, and I can't quite beat it out on the back end. So now there's two away and a runner on third after the 4-6-3 double play. All right, bottom of the second now. Houston is up 1-0. Runner on second, nobody out for Matt Mervis. He's hitting .226 on the season. We're going to take the easy out at first here, I think. You betcha, there it is. Ground ball to the right side. Easy play at first, but the runner does advance to third. All right, bottom of the third. It's a 4-0 ball game. Houston on top. Runner on second. One away for Chris McCormick. Or Chaz McCormick, mind you. Pablo Gonzalez on the mound for the Cardinals now in the bottom of the third. Runner on second. Only one out. 2-2 pitch on the way. He bunts it down the first base line. That is going to advance the runner as he gets tagged out running to first. So now there's a runner on third and two away in the bottom of the third. Top of the fifth, I'm getting a boss challenge against Framber Valdez. There's nobody out, nobody on here. Still a 4-0 ball game. Goodness, what do we do? We'll try the power swing. What the heck? All right, here we go. First pitch in this at-bat from Valdez. Oh, sinker that I was just a bit late on. That's a shame. That would have been a good one to drive. Fouled it off down the first baseline, though, so it's an 0-1 count. Power swing in here. Easy take there with the curveball way above the zone. That seemed to come in a little faster than the 79 miles an hour it was indicated. Third pitch of the at-bat with a 1-1 count here. Oh, popped up the sinker there. Good timing, not great contact apparently. And there you have it. I have failed the dynamic challenge in this boss battle. Bottom of the sixth, runners on first and second, one away. Alex Bregman stepping up to the dish for Houston. They're now on a 5-0 lead in this game. There's one out. We are looking double play here. Let's see what happens with this 0-1 pitch. Rips it to the left side. Third baseman gets a glove on it. He's only going to take the easy out at first to end the second because he tagged the runner as they went by. Okay. Hey, we'll take a freaking, what is that, 5-3 double play? All right, top of the eighth. Still a 5-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on as I'm stepping up to the plate for the third time in this one. Framber Valdez is making short work of us at the plate today. We'll get on base after taking the first pitch. Why not? Should be an easy one to do, right? First pitch in this at-bat from Valdez. Below the knees. Good take there with the circle change. There's 32,678 paid attendance today. We're seeing Houston dominate us quite well. Sinker there, just off the plate inside and right at the knees. Easy take there. It's now a 2-0 count. Ooh, caught the inside corner with the sinker there. That's strike one in this at-bat. So now we got a 2-1 count. Still ahead of the pitcher here a little bit. Oh, out in front of the cutter there. That's a shame. Fouled it off down the third base line. Makes it a 2-2 count. Here we go. Oh, late on the four-seamer. Is that going to get down out there? It is not. Right fielder makes the catch in shallow right field. And just like that, that's the first out in the top of the eighth. And I've got an 0-for-3 line score as we take the loss. Final score 6-1 as we manage to avoid the shutout in the top of the ninth. Moving on to game number 2 while this one's loading in. I'd like to remind everybody out there watching, if you haven't done so yet, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, as all of those things really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, top of the first, I got me batting third again. 280 is my batting average after the 0-for yesterday. Runners on the corners here and nobody out. We got Christian Javier on the mound for Houston. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. Even the circle change is only 88. Had me out in front of the slider off the plate away there. That's an embarrassing strike one. way out in front of it. No chance of hitting that thing. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, just over the outside corner with the four-seamer. Late swing on that one. Fouled it off. It is now an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. If anything, I should be trying to do a sacrifice down the first base line, but let's see what happens. Oh, swing and a miss. The slider low and away. Goodness. That was a terrible at-bat, striking out on 3 pitches. Oof, that is rough. 4-1 the score now, top of the second, 2 out, nobody on. I got a piece of that circle change over the inside third just above the knees, so that is strike 1. I've seen 4 pitches in this game, and all 4 have been strikes. And there's pitch number 5, also a strike, as I swing and foul off the four-seamer over the outside corner towards the top of the zone. So 0-2 hole again here. And got a piece of that four-seamer there, but center fielder's got a glove on that one to end the second inning. We're heading on to the bottom half with a 4-1 lead here. All right, 4-2 is now the score. We got Matt Mervis up to the plate for Houston, only hitting .219 this season. Got an 0-1 count against Martin Perez. He puts one down the third base line, and that's going to find its way into the outfield for a base hit. Now there's runners on first and second, only one away here in the bottom of the second. All right, 9-4 is now the score. Bottom of the fourth, runner on second, nobody out for Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 2 today. He's probably one of the only Houston Astros players to not have a hit so far. They've racked up 9 runs. There's been a lot of hitting going on. Sends one up the middle. Not going to get a glove on that one. Oh, baby. Not good. Goes to the plate with it up the first base line. No chance of making that tag there. It is now a 10-4 ball game with nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. 14-4 is the score after that fourth inning is over. Top of the fifth, 1 out, nobody on us. I'm stepping up to the plate for the third time here. We've got that 0 for 2 line score. We got Jose Urquidy, I guess would be how you say his name, on the mound. I did not see what kind of pitches he's throwing, but I swing at a four-seamer off the inside corner there. And yeah, he throws a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And the cutter will hit 90. Nothing else will approach it. So here we go. Late swing on the four-seamer in the zone this time. Fouled that one off, and I am in an 0-2 hole yet again here, standing up to the plate. That's an easier take. 12-6 curve off the plate away. Finally taking one for a ball in this game. I now have a 1-2 count. Easy one below the knees there, too. This time the four-seamer evens up the count at 2-2. All right, let's see what we can get from him here. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Oh, got me to swing and miss. The curveball away. And there you have it. Another strikeout for my line score in this series. Oof. 19-5 is now the score here in the bottom of the sixth. This is embarrassing. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Pedro Leon, who's only 1 for 3 on the day, and he's got a 3-1 count against Jimmy Nelson. He sends one up the middle, though, left side, though. And we get the force at second as the shortstop relays it to me, covering the bag. Thankfully, we're stopping the bleeding there. My gosh, they've scored 19 runs on 17 hits. That's not good. Top of the seventh, runner on first, nobody out as I'm stepping up to the plate for the fourth time in this one. Normally, you would consider 5 runs scored in the first 6 innings not a bad day. And chopper back to the mound. That's going to be a double play. 1-6-3 if you're scoring that one at home. Dang it. All right, so much for that idea. Yordan Alvarez up to the plate now for Houston. Still 19-5 in the bottom of the seventh. Nobody out, nobody on. Alvarez was 2 for 3 coming into this one. And yeah, he is now 2 for 4 after popping out to the first baseman there on the infield grass. Jeremy Pena, he's up to the plate again. 1 for 4 day for him. He's got a single, an RBI, and a run scored. He's got a full count with a runner on second, only 1 away. Paul Sewell on the mound for the Cardinals here. And he's going to send one my way. That's going to be an easy out at first. We will take the easy out when we can get it because any out counts at this point. Bottom of the seventh, 2 away, runner on third after that one. Chas McCormick stepping up to the plate. He's 4 for 5, got a homer and a pair of doubles on his line score so far today. He's having a boss day at the plate. So here we go with the 0-1 pitch from Sewell. Trying to find a hole on the right side. No dice there. We're going to get him at first, prevent the run from scoring. We're still looking at a 14-run deficit heading into the 8th inning. Top of the 9th, it's now a 15-run deficit. 20-5 is the score as we sit. All right. I am 0 for 4 on the day. Runners on first and second, nobody out. This is a prime time to do something. Urquidy still on the mound for Houston. 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the cutter. Let's go. Oh, late swing on the four-seamer over the outside third there. At least it felt late. Says my timing was good, but I fouled it off, so we have strike one. The 0-1 pitch from Urquidy. Ooh, I thought I was going to do it. Somehow just that tiny little twitch there. I thought he was going around. But the check swing actually worked there, so we have an even count, 1-1. Got a piece of the circle change just below the knees on the outside third. That makes it strike two. Now the 1-2 count and pitch from Urquidy. Oh, the check swing did not work at all that time around. So now I'm 0 for 5 on the game. Grab yourself some bench there, big fella. I did not do good at all. It was a horrible massacre. 20-7, the final score. That's ugly. So here we go. Game number 3. See if we can avoid being swept in Houston here. It'd be nice after getting just absolutely brutalized there. Batting average has dropped to a 275 now. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. We got Luis Severino on the mound for Houston. He's got a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 93 on the cutter, and 98 on his two-seamer. He's got some heat, boys. First pitch from him. Was out in front of the slider there and pulled it foul down the third baseline. Got 74 hits, and that's tied for third in the National League. I have a hard time believing that. Oh, got a piece. Oh, just went foul. Head and bounced what looked like over the bag at third. But no dice. 0-2 the count now after fouling that one off. Reaching for the slider away. Strikeout in 3 pitches. Ends the inning here in the top of the first. 1-0 to score in the bottom of the second. Cardinals actually have a lead here. Alex Bregman at the plate for Houston. There's a runner on first and nobody out. 0-1 count here with Lyles on the mound for the Cardinals. He sends one to the third baseman. He gets it to me. Relay to first, and it's a double play. 5-4-3 for those of you scoring at home. Corey Lee now standing up to the plate for Houston. Bottom of the third, nobody out, nobody on. 2-2 count for Lee here. He's hitting 264 on the season. Sends a little chopper out here to me. I got to run up on that one. Get the relay to first in a hurry because he's booking. And we get it in time for the first out here in the third. Top of the fourth, nobody out, nobody on. I'm coming up to the plate again. Second time in this game. 0 for 1 after striking out on 3 pitches last time. First pitch in this at-bat. Gives me the fastball and finally break the 0 for streak. And I get on base for the first time in this series here with a single to lead off the top of the fourth. No run scored though. Still 1-0 ball game in the bottom of the fifth. Runner on first and 1 away for Corey Lee. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a 2-1 count here against Lyles on the mound for the Cardinals. So we'll see what this 2-1 pitch does. Pops it up. Not even going to have to get to the outfield grass. Stand here and wait for a while as it comes down. Bang, zoom. There we go. 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the sixth. Runner on second. 1 out. I am now 1 for 10 on the series so far. 1 for 2 on the day. I'll try to only swing at pitches inside the zone and drive in the run from second. Why not? It's probably going to be the most likely scenario. Not likely that I'm going to hit a home run. First pitch here from Severino. Cutter in the zone. Got a piece of it, but I was out in front of it. So I foul that one off, and I am now 0-1 count here in this at-bat. Second pitch from Severino. I was outside the zone. Did not drive in the run, but I did advance the runner to third, so I failed the dynamic challenge. Bottom of the sixth, still 1-0. Nobody out, nobody on. Jose Abreu standing up to the plate for the third time in this one. He's 0 for 2 so far. Got an 0-1 count against Jordan Lyles on the mound still for the Cardinals. Sends a little chopper up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Relay to first in plenty of time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the sixth. 2-0 the score here, bottom of the seventh. Jeremy Pena standing up to the plate for Houston. 2 for 2 on the day, so he's having a great day so far. 0-1 count here against Lyles. There's one out, nobody on for him. He's going to pop one into shallow right field. I'm going to run back and make the play here. And there we have it. There's the second out in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th, one out, nobody on. I'm stepping up to the plate again here. 4th time in this game. Hunter Brown on the mound for Houston. Easy take there with the four-seamer well below the knees. 34,299 in attendance today. Now, Hunter Brown on the mound for Houston. He's got a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the slider, 91 on the splitter. Here we go. Second pitch, easy take inside with the slider at 92. And I'm ahead in the count big time here, 2-0. Let's see what pitch number 3 gets me here. Ooh. Questionable call by the home plate umpire, but he calls it a strike on the inside corner there. 2-1 the count because of it. Late swing on the slider just off the plate away. I thought that was going to be a fastball. Oh, I was way out in front of it, not late. So now we have a 2-2 count. Easy take on the slider off the plate away. Makes it the count full. And here we go. Payoff pitch from Hunter Brown. Easy take inside, and we draw the walk to get on base with one away here in the top of the 8th. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. Cardinals do have a 3-0 lead. Houston, though, one out. Everybody's loaded up. Jeremy Pena at the plate, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Paul Sewell on the mound for the Cardinals. Here we go. Can we double play it to save the game? We got one at second. Did not get the one at first. It's now a 3-1 ball game with runners on the corners and 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. We do manage to avoid the sweep in Houston. How's about that? We end up winning the game 3-1 after surrendering that run there in the bottom of the 9th. So yeah, we dropped 2 of 3 in Houston, but it's okay. We're still doing good in the division, I hope. We had a half-game lead coming into this series. We'll see what that's going to be like when we get back to the clubhouse. But seeing how that is the end of the series, it's also going to be the end of this episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will catch you in the next one.